Bunch of zealots see someone with a goblin sword start running it.
Raph, if you want to drop some
I'm
avenging goblins in here, you can.
I'm just trying to parse how you lost, but still wound up with the sword.
You remember how the big guy left his sword just hanging around and had to pick it up at the start of the fight? Yeah.
Hey, I'm not the head GM. Let's see. All right.
So you take 3 damage.
How much damage did you do?
I hit you with 2. They're slaying, so that becomes 4 plus the 2 on the sword itself, so 6. So you took
6.
3 total.
So 3 of that, I am still alive.
And I'll sweep, but I'll wait for you to apply.
Let's see. We use orange for injured, right?
Well, no, remember, it should be on there.
Yes.
You should have the actual token for injured. The same thing that's on Harman's token.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, we use orange for hurt and red for injured.
But you don't have to anymore.
I believe you are
sweeping to the next guy.
Sweeping to Nurgle.
Is that Nurgle?
Oh, Nerval.
Nerval.
I was like, the god from the underworld? Not threatened. Strength, yes. And I'll reroll
he's
that
got
1.
a 3.
Alright, so what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10 damage.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming he's out of
obliterated.
range with the guys in the water to make them afraid, so.
I think he is definitely in. I got Nerval all over me. So, yeah. And does that end your rampage? I think that does.
Yep.
Oh, Nerval. We will tell tales of your bravery.
Yeah. We heard this was coming. Boy, did we hear this was coming. Okay, is that the end of Heroes, Rise of Defenders. All right. Remind me, Red, what class is Bloody Luketia here?
I'm sorry, hold on. Bloody Lucetta is a Hexenhammer.
They're one of the Hexenhammers. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you spec them out very nicely.
Thank you. Thanks to your I should say that
I had some advice, yes.
Yes, Raph did give me a lot of good advice. We were plotting over the course of the week, and I took all of it to heart.
I do also appreciate that you said, hey, you could add these couple extra guys on here too if you want, thinking that I'm not about to be murdered.
Okay, so you're dead, Okay. Wow, well, this is a big how do you do, but Nerval's last request was for me to hold, so I'm going to guard. Let's see. I'm gonna guard. I'm gonna guard. Let's see. So it's time for. We're never gonna get a better shot than this. It is time to have at them. Pegally reloads and takes an unaimed shot at Harman. Harman, you may dodge with a bonus D8, I believe, at this range.
Looks like it should be.
Bonus D8.
Am I getting any cover for the tree?
No.
I'm assuming that's a tree, not a bush. I have no idea.
No, because your circle is clearly down here, which I have line of sight to.
All right, just making sure. You said D8.
Yeah, an extra D8.
Okay. Waiting to see yours before I hit mine.
I mean, at most, I would give you an extra D4 cover. So. All right, let's see if we can get in.
I don't need a D8, apparently.
Okay, the nameless archer up here to the north rapidly reloads and takes an unaimed shot. Same drill, you get an extra D12 to your defense. Actually, extra D12. Sorry,
yeah,
an extra D12.
14. Let's see. See if the D12 pulls out. And it does.
It does. Lucky day. Let's see. Well, massacre's going on over there, but let's go ahead and deal with Connor here. Actually, we would reload and guard because we're not. Oh wait, no, Connor. I would reload and guard. And you got to cross the river to get to them.
I do.
Okay. I am going to draw steel and guard. So this one here puts their bow away and gets out their, mace and shield. And time to finish killing Connor. Or time to finish killing Harman. Harman, this one charges at you. I'm a boar. I have charging strike.
Okay.
I believe you will defend yourself by
counterattacking,
right?
Yeah.
All right.
It's been forever since I've seen a charging strike in play, so. Friend, no. Strength, no on a counter. And I'm not guarding.
For glory!
Ah, damn.
It's a miserable hit. It is a 2 and you're hurt, a 3-point hit.
Reeling, afraid. I tap frenzy, so I'll just be reeling.
Yeah, this is not going the.
Keeping my action economy down, which is also a good.
GM overlay, select you guys, advanced. Sorry, I'm saying this out loud so I don't do this too fast.
Mm.
Oh, I say it out loud so it's on record. That's why I always go aiming, no.
Okay,
I'm on guarding, yes.
I'm on the object layer. There we go. All right, so these guys have to go ahead and start moving into position. So to save time, I roll their 3 sprint dice at the same time. So this guy can move 7 or 6 plus 1, so he moves 7. This one can move 6 plus 1, which is 7. I just do them left to right. So I rolled 6, 6, 2, so I do them left to right. And they start charging into the fray. And I got to go back to the map layer. So as you can see, some of them start breaking cover from the woods layer.
Hey,
token.
My motto, man. My motto. Victory or death. I'm here for it.
And then I got to make sure we're back on the correct layer. I used to have a shortcut button that would maybe go to the correct layer, but it's not working anymore.
I never knew that shortcut.
There's a tool. Hey, buddy, we're doing a game.
That would be helpful.
Yeah, it stopped working just right now.
Nah.
Okay, so these two, Connor, we reveal ourselves, where you can see to the north that some people are breaking tree cover and coming at you. These guys ran into the woods. We're usually doing the ones that are closest. Okay, well, this is not a good day. Well, as a hex and hammer, what am I capable of doing? Yes, that is a good battle path to use. So I apologize for the pause here as the hex and hammer, I was trained as a pacifist. Why would I do any of this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right, we're gonna guard because we can't. All right, well, it looks like the order is given that there's a shout for the honor and for the lady. And a bunch of guys are all revealing themselves now. It is the end of our defenders, rise of our heroes. All right,
Go Connor.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You don't mind if I don't try to rally you from this distance, because I've only got like one, maybe a D.
I mean, preferably, I'd really hope you get into combat at some point during this combat encounter.
I'm heading for it now then. So guarding and dashing. There we go.
Harman, it's your turn.
That is my turn.
Right, yeah, I forgot you guarded and dashed. Recover from reeling. And I think I gotta lean back on the previous notation that I gotta kill these guys before they get too many pack tactics. Because I think I can, if I manage to hit this guy, I think I can still sweep over to this guy.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, so the guy here who's not guarding, I'll start with him.
Yes, you definitely will.
I get strength.
I am going to block with my shield because I like being alive.
Mm.
All right. Well, I think I've hit you no matter what. unless you've got a really good shield.
Not that good.
All right, so that's what 2, 4, 6 damage.
I go down.
Yep. And then I
I'm merely
swing to
dying.
the next guy over here. I can't tell. I think he's just guarding.
He is guarding. He's got a green dot.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, yeah, I say he's under the other guy, so I couldn't really tell.
Yeah, he has a green dot.
Yep, so I sweep. Not threaten. Strength, yes. Not aiming.
Wow, we're rolling like ass. But you're not rolling much better.
Oh, was that the 5-2
I
one?
rolled a 5, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I should wait for you to roll.
So that's 4
But
damage.
you have rolled a 6, and that is 4 damage. Wow, okay. Ruins my day. I am hurt, afraid, and injured.
Still alive, though.
Still alive.
All right, and I'll wait for you to apply before I make my next sweep.
I'm done.
You didn't put anything on the token yet. That's what I
I
said
did.
until you apply. No, he's still only guarding.
It's lagging because I clearly put...
There
Mhm.
it goes. Now it just
There it
appeared.
is. Okay. Yeah, it is lagging.
So I just want to verify before we keep moving on.
I hear you.
Alright, so I sweep to the next guy who is all sorts of bad.
Yep, all sorts of bad.
But you guys got me in a death spiral, so I gotta...
All right, I'm going to wait for you to roll. Bring it. Probably lagging again.
Oh, no, that was me waiting. Sorry, I got a menus to go through on my macros.
Wow, I even got a
12
red
though.
note that says I'm lagging.
Alright, so that's 2, 4, 6 damage because you're hurt and injured.
I know. I live!
Yep, your status is unchanged except for your reeling again.
Yep.
And
I think that's it.
Yeah, because the other guy is in a weird place. I can't get to the other guy.
Yeah.
Alright, end of Heroes, Rise of Bad Guys.
My God, why won't he die? It's hell itself on Earth! Pegally, let's see. Okay, first, this guy is down, so let me go ahead and mark him down. Wow. I'm gonna fall back into ranks. I'm gonna move and guard. Or dash and guard. Let's see. Okay, we've got to get somewhere. The three of us are coming at you. So let's see. All right, that's 7. That's 3. What's the dash on the paladins again?
The dash is 3.
A whopping
got-
3. Okay.
got
Fucking
D6
traitors. There's
buttons.
paladins here?
Yep. They're
Well-
not really paladins. We call them paladins, but
Well, they're Vadams is the proper
Vadam.
job for
There you
is
go.
basically the pagan version of paladin. All right, so I don't think I can actually get to you. So this one comes over quaking in his little hooves. I definitely can get to you. I'll splash to the water. All right, let's do the exciting thing with Connor. Connor, you are in melee with our friend here. Or you've joined yeah, that guy's going to look at you with your 2 fencing blades as he holds up his mace and his shield and kind of quivers a little bit in his hooves because it's like, because he can hear the carnage that's going on elsewhere, but it's just one man and he brought tiny weapons. Why are your weapons so tiny?
Well, my weapons are tiny. Look at Harman's. His is gigantic.
Yeah. Well, let's see. All right, swap weapons. No, I know was told not to underestimate you because we have looked into the portents of the future and burned our best hawthorn to see how this battle would go. And we were told that you were scary. I'm going to guard. Bertha here is going to charge you as she draws mace and comes at you. Will you counter or dodge?
Perry.
Or parry. You can do that too. All right. That is enough to cross the river even at double movement. Ah! She swings at you with her mace, and you somehow block it with your tiny weapon, to the surprise of both of these people. What are you armed with again?
Saber and buckler.
Okay. And this one's going to go ahead and try to cross the river. Okay. Wow. Well, this just totally sucks, doesn't it? All right. I hate that when it does it happen to anyone else where you're dragging and suddenly it just falls apart on you? Like it just lets it go?
No, that sounds like a mouse issue.
Yeah. Although sometimes when I try and drag a token, it'll drag the whole scene with it.
Okay.
Your favorite
Well,
use
I'm gonna have
for what is ranged, by the way?
put my mousy nature behind me. And I'm going to have to attempt, perhaps we can deal with this in another manner. Okay.
That favorite use is for my dodge dice.
Dodge, okay. Like, why your favorite use of ranged and parry?
But yeah, the fencing is error because that labels my 2 dodge dice.
All right, well, we're sitting here looking at our thing going, well, we can't very well use combat on him because he's going to just murder us. Oh, wow. I was just looking at this going, I have to get a lot closer for this to work. Well, it's clear that if he gets here, he's going to murder the mistress. So I will go ahead and move in as is my want. No, Marilu! Don't be a hero! Is the nameplate visible to you guys?
Yeah,
it is.
That's why I was saying it out loud, Mewling Marilu, before you said that.
Stop dropping it. It only does it in this program.
Are they speaking Calabrese, or are they speaking another language?
The Doloro are not written as specifically speaking a language different than Calabrese, so that's what they would be using.
Who speaks Brehon?
Brehon, that's the Phelan.
Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember for a second. Just so many languages.
This one all dressed in yellow and this one all dressed in red are clearly wearing laurels, thorn crowns, actually, and other flower garlands as they come forth. But they are also armored. Do not be fooled. They do not have weapons drawn, but they are armed. They just haven't drawn.
Right, armed and armed.
Hey, Peggy goes, oh, God. Peggy reaches in the dirt to pull out another arrow, knocks it, and lets fly at Harman. Harman, you may claim an extra D8 due to rain.
Right.
Oh, Peggy.
I mean, I'm still not guarding, so the advantage is still yours. I'll wait to see you roll. Yeah, wow, you're going to hit me with the 12 no matter what.
Well, it's a question of how badly we hit you.
I got the 8 on the speed, so I don't need to roll the other thing.
Longbows are critical, which means they, can do more damage.
So you done what,
All
3
right.
to me?
That's 1 + 1, and you're hurt, which is +1. So that's 3 points.
All right. So I'm just reeling again.
I mean, it doesn't make you any less dangerous, but
it does. It ruins my action economy. It does make me less dangerous.
You get an extra D12 as the nameless North fighter goes ahead and lets fly at you.
All right, I'll dodge as well. Let's see if the D12 does it. Nope.
That is 1, 1, and 1, because I have a 10, which beats your 8, and then it's a longbow, and +1 because you're hurt.
Oof. So that's 3 down to 2, which is afraid. I'll tap my frenzy again. So no change.
Okay. Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and give this a shot. All right, charging strike on the northernmost target. I assume you will counterattack because you can do that, right?
This guy to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll counter if he gets the range.
I can move up to 6 paces. I don't think I made it. Nope, I didn't make it. Never mind.
No.
Okay, now this one.
Yeah, counter if you make it.
This one makes it.
Yeah. Does he have pack tactics? Do they have pack tactics?
Pack tactics.
Okay.
It's like we brought our most valuable, like, army veterans to defend
And
the
pack
city.
tactics still applies if the person guarding is reeling, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so that's what, 3 of them that are guarding around me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still countering. I just want to be 100% sure about everything. And does that count as your attack roll, right?
That's my attack roll.
Yeah, I
You
can't.
defend against that.
Yeah, so best I can hope for is a tie. Alright, so what's your damage?
This is only a mace, so it's 1, and you're hurt, which is 1, so it's 2-point hit.
Mace or +2?
Oh, sorry, it's a 3-point hit.
I'm only saying that because I might end up.
Oh, you're right. It's
You mean a 4-point hit?
Oh, it's a 4-point hit. You're right.
Well,
Take 4 points.
Yeah, 1 success plus hurt plus 2.
That's 4-point hit.
No change.
All right, and this one will charge in because you're a giant. So you can counterattack.
And I will.
Do that.
Reroll the 1. Because of my favorite use.
It is a simultaneous hit. I hit you for 4 points.
And I hit you for 4 points.
Wow.
I'm hurt and afraid.
Oh, what was your weapon again? Just another mace?
A mace.
Okay. And no change on me.
Did that register? It did. Okay. The weird overlaps.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I think we're running out of Oh, we didn't do these guys yet. Let's see. All right, break ranks. There's only 2 of them. There's only 2 of them. They can't kill us all. Can you stop that?
At least now you've formed a chain around me where if I do sweep, the sweep can continue.
But as you can see here, yeah, when I move these guys, I roll 1 sprint die for all of them and roll. Because this is a nice way of showing how they break ranks. Like if you're playing a game like D&D or something like that, they would all move there. And we left these guys back here for some reason. So keep clicking too fast. All right, these 2 are staying back here for some reason. Can't imagine why.
Is this a giant rock, a hill, or what is this?
That is a giant rock.
Is it
If
breaking
you wanted
line
to
of
climb
sight?
over it, it would be a climbing action.
It's breaking line of sight though.
It is low cover.
So no. Okay.
You tell Red. How tall do you think that rock is?
No, I like that. I think it's like 2-3 feet high, so you could hide behind it if you were up against it, but it's also not breaking line of
It's
sight.
also a giant, so it might not.
So
be
I
cover
can
for
see
you.
these 2 is what I'm asking.
Yeah. Well, you're aware of them. You can hear them making noises.
Okay.
They are not hidden.
Preferably, I would have preferred it broke line of sight, but that's not the ruling. That's not the ruling.
I have not for you. You're a giant. That makes it easy.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's go ahead and put me back on the layer because we're revealing more guys.
Ovadasi. Second, I thought that said overseer. It's like, oh, that's the person to get.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, there's
End
more.
of defenders. Rise. Connor, would you like to do something?
Yes. Going to possibly, this is going to be my downfall, but aim and tackle Bertha.
Let's see. Aim attack into Bertha. Bertha will attempt to block with her shield. Oh wait, you have a wimpy weapon. I'm going to counterattack and get myself killed. Yeah, I'm going to get totally killed.
All right, I have favorites for Kimbo, so I'm going to reroll one of those D12s.
Yep. Because you know how to fight with a buckler. The deadliest weapon in any game.
So that's 2 successes plus 1 for critical. So that's a 5-point hit.
I will only soak 1 of those. Bertha makes a strangled cry and falls backwards, splashing in the puddles.
Sploosh.
All right, that's my turn done.
And Connor, Just a quick question, because I guess I figured you had like a sword in each hand. Is your 2-weapon thing? Is that your buckler and your saber?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Specifically chosen for fights like today where I need cover.
Yeah. Good thinking.
Okay, Harman, you're up.
Sorry, I was getting a little RC with the water. Yeah,
see
I guess
that.
I'll attack this one just directly north of me that's not guarding.
All right.
Oh, before I roll, let me get rid of the reeling. There we go. Alright, now I'm attacking. Not threatened. Strength applied. No aim.
I don't have sweep, so I'm not as epic as Harman.
4 damage.
Wow, I might live.
Oh, I'm sorry, not 4, 6 damage.
I still live.
Yep, and then I sweep down to, what is that, afraid and hurt guy next to him.
That is correct.
Not threatened. Strength applied. No aim. 5 damage.
Okay, I will attempt to soak. I will soak 2 of those. I am still alive.
Alright, and I guess the next one is just guarding and afraid.
Yep.
And rerolling the 1. Let's see, it's 4 damage.
Okay. Let's see. I will attempt to soak that. I'm only hurt.
And reeling. Oh yeah, don't forget
And-
the reeling on the guy above it too.
Yeah. Okay. This is a corpse.
I think he's still in range. This guy over here, from center to center.
Is it sweep close or sweep near?
Well, I'm a giant.
Sure. Let's do it.
So that guy is reeling as well. So...
Yep. Okay, that is not a D12. That's just a 12. All right, it's a hit.
Okay, so what is he? He's hurt and injured, right? So
Yes.
that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He is down.
Oh,
Right, just dead, not overkilled. Alright, and then to the next one, who is also reeling. And also guarding. I'm waiting to see what your...
That is a block, as I have a shield.
nice.
Yeah.
And we're not counterattacking you because I want to live.
Well, that's all of me then.
All right. Wow. Well, Connor, Albertha, no. Rise of Defenders. This one is going to move to here and guard. This one is going to aim and charge grunting, I guess, because that's what boars do. At Connor. Connor, I believe you're going to parry.
Yes.
All right. Parry this. All right. I don't know why that's a 28. There we go. I have a 9. That's a parry.
What?
Okay.
I love my parry dice. 7d12 plus d4.
All right. I'm
Mhm.
going to go ahead and... Oh, this is the max size of the map. Huh. Okay. You can't drag stuff off the map because the map is max size. That's weird.
You can't just delete them if you want to get rid of them.
Well, I like to mark... these guys often will ask me what the death toll was, and I like what it is.
Gotcha. Well,
I'm
if you want,
removing
I
them
can.
because the overlaps are getting complicated. So let's just
That's
replace
fair.
them.
Yeah, it's literally why I just posted the Game of Thrones trapped in the big old
Mhm.
body melee gif.
Well, this could go better. All right. This is going to get ugly before it gets good. I'm on the wrong layer. How do I get to the right layer? Okay. Oh, that's right. I have the wrong tool. Well, Close ranks! All right, so this guy is going to recover from reeling and guard. That is not what I wanted to do. Thank you. This one is going to recover from reeling and guard. As basically, remember, as they guard, it's like, like they kind of close up and they're like, making menacing poking motions.
Yep.
Okay. Man, it's not my day. Well, I gotta do an awkward maneuver to get in here. Oh, wait, I forgot. We have the Soften Brigade.
Also, don't forget this guy over here is still reeling.
Yeah. Okay, well, he's gonna recover from reeling guard. Okay, let's do the softening up. Pegally, hip shots, and arrow at Harman. Harman, you may dodge with a bonus D8.
All right. Be nice if this one archer stopped hitting me every turn.
It's all that pack tactic stuff.
It really is. That is a tie. Do you have a shield?
Well, you said I had, was it range? Was the range cover or not? I forgot.
I'll give you a D4 from the tree. We're done. So, yeah, you get soft cover from the tree. That tie breaks tree. You may now roll again as the far archer goes ahead and takes a hip shot at you.
Let me see your roll first. D12, you said?
Yeah.
Ah, damn
Okay, that is merely a 1-point hit from a longbow. 2, you're hurt. That is a 3-point hit.
I was really hoping this would be the turn that I got some action economy back. Yeah, so just reeling.
Okay, he is reeling. I am going to move in here and guard. I am going to move in here and guard. I am going to... He's killing us. I am going to guard, even though I know this might not work. And Nameless Guy is going to charge you.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be the attack that kills me, I think. You're looking at, what, 6d12 bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this might be the thing. Oh, wow.
But I'm also rolling like
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we all knew what I was going to do here.
I'm behind this spell.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to move everybody on top.
Reroll on that 1. I am going to tap personality of Relentless.
You are relentless.
I think an 8. No luck in
Oh.
D12s, but I think this might be it. Damn you! Yeah.
2-point hit from the mace, +2 from the mace's bonus. You are hurt, which is +1. That is a 5-point hit.
Right, and you're taking a 4-point hit back.
And I'm taking a 4-point hit.
5, you said, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, it's been a good run, you guys. It's been a good run.
Damn.
Harman is dying, and
Pile of
these
bodies.
Yeah, well, no, Harman is dying, and I don't think these are the live and forget types.
Do you have combat save?
No, of course I don't.
Harman sold his back.
Oh. Wow.
Damn,
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure here. Just going through my list to make sure I've got no tappables. No. Nope.
With a loud sound and some sort of strange fanfare, Harman collapses like a tree being felled in the forest.
Just to cross all the T's and dot all the I's, what was the damage of the weapon itself? It was a mace?
The mace, it's +2, +1 success, and...
2 successes, actually.
Yeah, 2 successes. And it's not critical. So
5, yeah, because I'm hurt. Yep. Like I said, I just want to make sure of everything before I go down.
Then they get slashed, and you fall. Yeah, so, Harman goes down. That is going to make this a little tricky on me. Crap. No, that actually makes the bad guys a little upset. We don't want you dying in the sacred grove.
Ew.
Let's see. Oh, crap. How do I do this? Oh, I only need one success for this. I got it. Marilu, praise to the Lutara, and let all the goodness and evil that thou wrought come back to haunt you. Both the spirits of the earth and of heaven come today. And Harman is covered in grapes.
Interesting. Okay.
This is the vine path. I am preventing your death because I can't let you die here.
Oh, I was hoping for something a little more like, from his body, from the evils of his body springs forth life to whatever.
Resurrecting your ass? No, you can die, just not here.
No, not resurrecting me. That I thought I was already dead, and that you're using my body to bring forth life, i.e.
You were
grapes.
dying, right?
Yeah, but I assumed that you would just kill me. You're surrounded by people that have been hurt by me.
Yes, we can kill you, just not here.
Yeah.
We have to take you somewhere else.
I just thought you were using me for fertilizer. I thought that's what the grapes growing from me was. That's all.
You very evil people in the sacred grove. Do you not know how sacred works?
Well, again, evil is a presence of mind. To me, you're evil.
Thank you. Your ignorance of our ways is duly noted. Yet another reason not to bury you here. Connor, you can't help but see Harman fall. Oh, what do you do?
That's a hard question. I mean,
you have an escape route available to you. You could flee, or you could continue to fight. What is your motto?
I won't remember my dad's calling, but I think I will flee.
So you're going to guard and run?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
How far does that get you? I have to zoom out slowly in case I skip the map.
18 paces.
18 paces would take you off the map.
Okay, 18 paces. How far does that take him from Pegali?
Oh, Pegali is, very far away already.
Yes.
Let's see, though.
But,
currently, he's not medium.
Well, edge of the map is
so
41 paces away.
Speaking of our weird fan base, so people when we made Ironclaw complained that real life bows can shoot over 100 yards, and so we made our bows shoot 100 yards.
He would be 43 paces away at the distance that he would run from the edge of the map.
Gotcha.
Connor, I need you to make a dodge roll with a bonus 3d12.
Jace. You can shoot that far, but you're not going to hit anything.
I know.
Maybe he'll roll 3 1s.
Well, he'd also have multiple trees in the path, so
That's why I said no roll. I'm giving you near total cover and 2d12 to terrain. So go ahead and roll your dodge roll, an extra 3d12. But we would take the shot.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, it's your final. And you don't come back? You hear?
Yep.
Well, how many of our guys did you kill? What? How many of our guys did you give closed casket?
Look, here's the thing. Harman's not the kind to count, but the clear answer here from him, if he was still alive, would be not enough.
All right. Connor, did you roll and the game's just lagging?
I think he's on the phone.
Oh, he's on the phone? Well, we'll deal with this.
I think his dad calling wasn't the noble Connor's dad calling. It's probably his actual dad's calling.
Okay.
Oh.
But, yeah, no, that was pretty bloody. Let's see. Yeah, because we've got, actually, we have.
Like you said, those archers, man. I don't blame the guys using pack tactics taking me down. I blame the archers for taking me down. The hit to the action economy, not letting me guard every turn. I think attacking them to keep their numbers off of me so I didn't get multiple D12s on me every turn was more important than guarding.
I mean, that's a lot of what makes the Ironclaw pack tactics scary. They move up guard, move up guard, move up and guard. And that's supposed to make the game go faster, too, because I'm not rolling attack rolls from everybody. It's like recover and guard, recover and guard, recover and guard. Also, notice that the afraid ones are still staying there. They're not participating in the combat. They're allowed to. But this is like some of the things. Ironclaw was a very defensive game, because I was thinking about this when comparing this to a game like Dungeons and Dragons, which is incredibly offensive. You want to get that surprise round, and then you want to wail on people as much as possible. Whereas Ironclaw, as you can see here, rewards people like not attacking. Like you saw when we went up against Connor, the guy in Connor's face guarded while someone else moved in and attacked. And
yeah, like I said, I've typically always said that guarding is more important than aiming.
It is, well, but that's a weird thing in Ironclaw and in Warhammer Fantasy 2nd Edition, which is one of my favorite games. But yeah, so as you can see here, that's what we do. We swarmed him, and
yeah, it was your two archers though that I feel took me out, not the super battle line of pack tactics. I mean, the pack tactics guys are the ones who did the damage, but the reason I feel like they did the damage is that they halved my action economy by putting me in reeling.
Crappy. I want to point out we're crappy archers. Like,
right, but you hit me every turn.
That hitting you every turn did help. The fact that it's a disadvantage of being a giant that I felt secure shooting into a melee.
Yeah, and putting me in reeling and having my action economy preventing me from guarding.
You can still counterattack with your reeling. It wasn't that dangerous.
No, preventing me from guarding. If I was guarding, I would have an extra D12 in there, and I feel like that's what's taking me out.
Your backup wasn't.
Yeah, never crossed the river, and then went the other direction from me. Threatening dice would have really helped. That's an extra couple of D12s.
And you can also see here that we were using tactics. We wanted a mix of ranged and melee. There's a great, I think it's I2 for the D&D series. It's the one that always cracks me up because it's the one that has the warning paragraph in front of it. It says when the players get inside, they'll meet a formation of pikemen, and behind them are a formation of archers, and then they have a wizard with them and some other guys. And there's a note in here that says, be careful, this encounter can be very dangerous to an unprepared party and could kill them. And the reason why that cracks me up is this is D&D. There's no warning like that in Tomb of Horrors, which is merely walking through a door could kill you instantly.
You said I2, and I thought you meant the I Tyrant series. So I was like, oh yeah, that's the one that introduces you to the Beholder lair, where he has all these traps based off of his anti-magic eye.
I'm going back to when they had letters, and the I series is the experimental. But that's the one that always cracked me up, because I always wonder, like, why do they plan this out to be so deadly? It's because it's one of the few D&D adventures that's full of tactics. They describe specifically that. So as you can see here, we had archers to soften you up, and then we had guys swarm you. And yeah, you can also see, once again, it's one of the weird paradoxes of Ironclaw that I think is hard for, when we're visiting some of this, where I don't roll attack rolls for everybody. 5 guys swarm in, and I roll an attack roll for the 6th guy. And that went pretty quickly because we actually got that done in about an hour.
I also do appreciate that I never rolled personality for Harman. I don't think in the entire game so far I've ever rolled it. And the one time I've rolled it, what's his personality? Relentless. Rolls a 1. Well, I guess he has to relent, because that's where he fucking died.
The lack of saving gets to go down, so...
No, I don't care about that. I don't want a safety net.
Yep. And also the thing I always like to point out here is also we didn't have to get weird. I mean, I'm just going to toot my own horn, where it usually bothers me that in D&D you have to get really weird to take players down, whereas this is just a bunch of highly trained guys.
Were they
on their own term. We revealed them in segments. We had them come out in waves. And yeah, so thanks for this opportunity. But unfortunately, we can't kill Harman here. So we would have to transport him somewhere else, and we might actually want to... Harman's a sellsword, right?
I have been paid a lot of money. Yeah, I brand myself as a sellsword.
Yeah, so they would probably take you captive, and... oh, wait! What am I thinking? I know exactly who would pay to take you back. And we can even talk to them.
Oh, God, this is going to be so embarrassing.
They would sell you back to the goblins.
I'd rather be dead.
Oh no, to the
Oh.
goblins.
Thinking,
Huh?
well, how do they know you're on the run from the goblins? Maybe oh, that might be this.
I mean, the big sword, yeah, would be a
Oh, that
clue.
or the branding.
Yeah,
I brand
that's right.
myself
There's
as a
also branding.
sellsword, but the goblins branded me as an escapee.
And they would,
Yeah.
well, I believe they would say, we'll go ahead and ransom this. Say, what's the price? They would say, well, there's a bunch of horses that we really don't like. And they're in our domain and they're infesting our forest and we'd like them to leave. And
shit.
and that's when the goblins might say, wait, shedding blood and causing murder? We were going to do that for free.
Oh, it's gonna be hard to
So-
escape them a second time.
It would be extremely hard to escape them the second time because I'd also be thinking about like
Cut your Achilles
They
tendons
might-
or some shit.
Yeah, at that point, after the first time you escape from the goblins, I think they probably take measures like, hey, guess what? You have no hands now.
What work am I gonna do for you without hands? No, you probably like break some fingers so I can't hold a sword anymore or some shit like that.
Usually, well, you can take the thumbs.
Yeah, I
But
only remember
before
that
we
one
get
because
to-
of Rurouni Kenshin. Because when Rurouni Kenshin fights somebody, I don't want to kill you. I'm gonna break your hand so you can't use a sword anymore.
Well, that's an anime thing. I'll break your hand so you can't.
Well, no, I'm
skill
not saying break his hand. He probably only breaks their thumbs or something like you're saying. But he makes it so they can still live their life, but they can't use a weapon.
But before we get into too much, grim dark, they would definitely. I mean, because they can see that you have the only way you could have gotten that sword. They would definitely like make an entreaty to sell you back to the goblins, which may change the war.
Yeah, that's the really interesting part.
How badly the goblins hate you. The goblins probably don't want to get involved in the war because the goblins are self-interested. I mean,
Oh, you're rubbing salt in the wound. My loss has not only shifted the war into the other side's favor.
that's a question of that goes on the GM's turn, as we were discussing in a different server of like what they would do. But that's definitely why first of all, they wouldn't kill you because it's the Grove, and then once it's like, what was that thing he was using to kill everybody? And that's when they hand and show the mistress. They're like, what? How did he get that? Who is this guy? And it's like, because the legends only tell us that someone was going to come in here and like, shed lots of blood in our grove. That prophecy came true.
Yeah.
And then we also have to mourn the dead. By the way, I rolled the one that was dying did choke on their blood and die. So.
This is going to complicate informing Colette that Harman lives.
That's why we talked about at the very beginning about changing it to rescue Colette instead.
Yeah.
I saw it coming. Rafferty's running this combat. I could very well die. Maybe we should just discuss changing the words before we start the session.
Well, thank you for letting me guess. But yeah, it's it's like you see, it's a little different. It's supposed to be move guard, move guard, move guard. Last guy rolls like 5d12, and not every fight would be this deadly. By the way, Harman is a high tier character.
Oh, remember Lessons campaign? This is literally how you had to take me down in a Lessons campaign too.
It is the way you're because that also comes up where how do you defeat high level characters, and the answer is all it takes is pack tactics, and you have bad guys who can roll 3d12 or 4d12 through sheer numbers. And that's how they do it. Everyone is still deadly at every level. That's why we have a lot more soak gifts, which I notice Harman doesn't invest in a lot, like the saving gifts.
No. I mean, I do like the concept of a character who just only buys saving gifts. The titular manga hero who just gets beaten up all the time and somehow still beats the day.
That one is specifically our most manga gift. It's one that makes you naked, but you still alive.
Yeah, but that's not Harman. Like I said, I want a threat. I want the visceral feel of winning the day without a safety net. This is the price you pay for that.
Once you had a slaying sweep weapon, so once you got our note, as you saw, you were like killing like 2 or 3 people a turn.
Yeah, but you had so many numbers, and again, the action economy was stolen from those 2 archers. Like I said, I think they won the day, despite the other guys dealing the damage. Action economy is really how you play.
And as I found during our test fight there, Theta, between Harman and Connor, even though my archers were typicals, they were still doing good damage against you, or like
Yeah.
they were causing you problems.
Arcloyd and I did a couple of test fights of Connor versus Harman. 2 of them just
Hmm.
one-on-ones, and 2 of them his entire retinue versus me. And he beat Harman once with his entire retinue.
You only have to lose once. When it comes to randomness, like even D&D said this, that randomness rewards the bad guys because they outnumber you.
Yeah, that's why solo fights in D&D tend to go poorly for the solo guy.
Yeah.
Because the party is more people.
Eventually, someone rolls a 20.
Yeah.
I had it in my head that Harman's probably going to die today. 1, we talked about Raph controlling the fight, and Raph knows how to play it. And 2, I don't know. It's a lot of people. I assumed the magic was going to take me out, not so much this, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
The blessed magic is not very offensive, and as you noticed, is unreliable. We were going to try and trap you in the river, but I couldn't roll enough dice to grow a hawthorn wall in the river. You saw I was rolling like 6 dice, and I couldn't get the 3 successes I needed.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, though, Harman is weak to just basically all magic. Like, any magic that doesn't target your normal combat stuff.
I made notes, and we had a whole bunch of stuff, but the other problem with Blessed Magic is it all requires us to be within near range. And you could see that we were slowly edging to get in near range because I didn't want to run into combat with you because I knew as soon as I get within melee range of you, you're going to kill me.
Yeah,
oh, gosh.
You guys look different from everybody else. I better take you out first.
Yeah.
We look obviously different from everyone else. And as soon as if you look, almost all of our offensive magic is near.
You remember last session where me and Connor were just moving back to back, right? Taking out the guys with tactics bonuses and everything? That was really my intent for here. Even Arcloyd said between sessions, like, oh, you're letting me get all the kills or something like that. And I said, look, I want to play smart. I want to use tactics. So I assumed when I ran across, Connor was going to be coming with me. And those tactics bonuses were really... Say again?
I'm sorry, I didn't want to run because that would mean I'd be reeling.
Yeah, but you're able to counterattack with reeling as well.
Yeah, but it doesn't help me when I'm being shot at.
I got shot at a lot too. We're not that far apart, Connor and Harman. I just took the spotlight for being combat ready. You can stand up to me a lot of times. I just get lucky a lot more. I'm just saying that I was really hoping for those tactics bonuses because basically it's almost 3d12. I put a lot in my tactics. That's why I bought an ally with the band plays on.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, cool.
We go back to the Shadow Realm.
Harman getting shipped back to the Shadow Realm.
And Connor's on the run.
Connor is running for the hills, presumably to join up with the rest of the party.
Oh, that'd be a fun story, won't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you better make something up. It'll be easier. What's
I'm trying
Harman
to
gonna
think,
say?
like, not to be punitive here, but I wonder if, like, really it would be like the honorable gift or something would probably get exhausted as a result of this kind of thing. Probably not nobility, because nobility isn't actually about being noble. It's just about being rich and famous. But
well, no, you can be noble without being rich.
Sure. Just being lucky in birth, I suppose, is being noble. But like actually, like
you get extra legal privileges for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Harman's not noble, which means Harman can't, claim a ransom.
Well, I assumed this wasn't talking about me. You already
okay. Yeah, no, I'm
my
not
hands
talking
are
about
broken.
That.
Harman's not.
Connor, yeah.
Harman can't fight back anymore.
I meant more like if you're playing a character who defines themselves by chivalry and honor, and ends up having to flee battle, watching his brethren die, get cut down.
I mean, it's a
has
question
got a sting.
You guys showed up. There were 2 of you against many. You made a good showing. You took them down, and when you had 50% losses, you cut and run.
Maybe it makes sense.
And also, when you're speaking about chivalry, Harman's the sellsword. So it's not that you.
Too.
I always like lately Ironclaw's like black humor makes me think twice because like it's not that like Connor was chivalrous. That's not a peer that went down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Harman had his own code of honor, which he wouldn't describe as honor.
Yeah. I just saw the Green Knight. They had a reissuing at my movie theater, so I just saw it the other night, and I really, really liked it. If you guys haven't seen the Green Knight,
I hear good things. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite stories, so I definitely want to see it.
Yeah, I'd be very curious to hear what you have to say. I think it definitely sets a tone, and a lot of it when you watch it, you're like, this is just a really good like medieval fantasy story. The way they kind of like interpret all of these, ancient, legendary events happening.
Is that the
On
one with Sean
screen.
Connery?
No, it's his name is Patel. I forget the actor. I don't think there's a lot of like known actors or like big named actors in it though.
You can watch the one with Sean Connery in it.
I didn't know there was another one. Is it also called The Green Knight?
It's hilarious.
What did you say? It's animated?
It's from the 70s.
Oh, it's from the 70s. Okay.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
And if Connor had the honor gift, I would definitely exhaust it for running away from this fight.
Well, see, it was funny that you talked about getting honorable, because if you have honorable, you could have challenged somebody there to a fight, and then you get an extra D12 to defend against everyone who isn't that person.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Well, let's say this would be a good spot for a break. We're about halfway through.
I think so.
And I could use another drink. So let's go take a 5-minute break, and when we come back, we'll rejoin the party.
Top of the hour.
Cool.
All right.